Okay, so we're now preparing for exam number 2. We've got to do some, I got to put up a little bit of announcement on this piece of paper. And besides that, we have to do some extras. So let me show you exactly what I mean. Let me bring down a piece of paper for a moment, just a little bit. Okay, I guess good enough. Let me go to my pencil and I'm ready to start. Here we go. We're talking about exam 2 review. Okay, now crucial. You must go over by yourselves. You're going to have to go over video 1 through 9, video 1 to video 9, and also video 11. Those are crucial to prepare for this test. Prepare for exam. Though all this stuff. Okay, now more info to prepare for the exam. And that's what we're here to do now in this video. Okay, so here's starting with a couple of problems, small problems. And some of the stuff on the test is from the past. That's one of the reasons why I've got to give you extra stuff. There's more than that reason, but there's one of the reasons I got to go over some stuff from the past. Let's say you're given the following information, that you were able to go 353. Don't forget that. Let me mention this. Let me mention this as an important thing right here. That the exam will give you a calculator. The exam, when a calculator is called for, exam 2 will give calculator for certain examples, for the examples that need it, for the problems that need it. And also, it will be in your upper right corner. It'll be in the upper right corner of your exam. You'll see it. Upper right corner. That's where the calculator will be. Okay, this is a mess, but you can get the gist of it, and I'm telling it to you orally. That's the story with exam 2. Okay, so now let's say you have 353 miles that you're able to get going for 350 miles on 8 gallons of gasoline. The question is, how many gallons to go 500 miles, obviously. 500 miles. That's the question. Okay, here's what you do. Here's how you set it up. It's a ratio. You set it up as follows. 353 to 8x. I'm sorry, to 8, which is the 8 gallons. 353 to the 8 gallons is equal to 500 miles. We want to get 500 miles, and we don't know how many gallons that's going to be. That's what you set it up to be. There we go. So you cross multiply. It becomes 353 times x equals 8 times 500, which is going to be 4,000. Then you divide the left side by 353, So right side by 353, use a calculator because I have no idea myself what that number is going to be. And you're going to find it's going to turn into x equals whatever that number is. And that's the number of gallons that you need to get that far. Gallons. Okay, so that's one example that we need to be exposed to. Okay, here's another example that we need to prepare for test exam number 2. What if there's a collection like this. You've got 8 red ants. Here's the list. 8 red ants. Okay, 4 black ants. Let me write it out. 4 black ants. You've got 11 red bees. I don't know if there's such a thing, but that's too bad. We'll just take it. 11 red bees. And we've got 5 black bees. 5 black bees. Okay, here's the question. You put your hand into this, whatever they're in, into the container, into the cage. And and you take out one, and what's the probability of getting either a red insect, right? Ants are insects, and and bees are insects. What's the probability of getting a red insect or an ant? It has to do with the addition rules of probability, but it's pretty easy to figure out without any extras. Or an ant comes out of this box. So it's either a red insect or an ant. Okay, so how many we're talking about probability, so we need a denominator and a numerator. So this is the question. We're going to start scrap paper, answer. Scrap paper. We're going to start on the answer. If you pick into this container, how many things are there altogether? 8 plus 4 is 12, and 11 is 23, and 23 and 5 is 28. So there's a total of 28 altogether, right? Plus, and plus. You get 28. Now, what are we looking for? We're looking for red insects. So the 8 red ants and the 11 red bees. That's going to be 8 and 11 qualify. 8 and 11 is going to be 19, right? 8 red ants. So if we're looking for that, that's good for us. And if it's an ant, no matter what it is, we'll also take it. So the 4 black ants also count. So we take the 19 plus the 4, and we get 23. So it's a 23 out of 28 chance we're going to get a red insect or an ant. The only thing that we're not interested in is the 5 black bees. Okay, you don't even have to use complicated formulas for that problem. It's pretty straightforward. Let's go to problem number 3 on the examples that we need to see. Problem number 3 has to do with odds. Video number 6 and 7 have to do with odds. Go see videos 6 and 7. Video 6 and 7. But I want to tell you some more about odds. Another thing that you need to know about odds is it's on the test. It might say the odds are on the test. We're gonna say something like this. The odds are 3 over 10. We're not used to that. I didn't put it that way. 3 over 10. That's the same thing as saying. That's the same thing as saying the odds are 3 to 10, like we did it, or 3 to 10. So even if it's put this way, which we're not used to, it's the same thing as what we are used to, which is that. So do not get flustered if you see such a thing on the test. Okay, I'm going to stop the video here, and we're going to show some more stuff in the next video. So this is the first one on the review. We got to do more than this later. All right. Done with that.